Hey everyone, so we are in June, and that means two things. First off, we are in our third year anniversary right now, and second is that we are coming to an end of the first half of 2025. And that means this video needs to be released, which is the second half of 2025. And first half of 2025 was very exciting. There's a lot of things happening from Origin Store event to just a lot of long-awaited events that a lot of people were waiting for. And it started to introduce climax events. And the second half of 2025 is going to be a bunch of climax events and also the introduction of trip album scouts and campaigns. And if you don't know what that is, pretty much for each climax event, around 2 or so months after the event, we're going to have scouts that are going to have the costumes for their trip album, and they're going to release a title track of the trip album for each unit. And also, per usual for the video, I'll just be talking about the events, the feature scouts, and the event scouts, and some campaigns happening for each month. And that's going to be the order that I'm going to talk about them for each month as well. One big thing to note is that we did get the collab announcement for EN, which we were supposed to have probably a year and a half from now. So our schedule has a chance of getting really messed up and might either push back everything by 2 weeks, which I think is the best solution, or they're going to just have two events at the same time, which I highly doubt they'll do. So if things do change in the future, I'll make a video with the corrections. Okay, but with that, let's go ahead and start. And first, let's talk about what's going to happen in July. So for July, for events in July, our first event will be the Nikki and Nazna Summer Tour event, and that's going to be Cooking Showdown Drifting Island. And this event will start on July 5th and end on July 13th. And for this event, we'll be getting the 5-star Nikki and 5-star Nazna. Nikki is a yellow card of his main stat in vocal, and his support skills increase ensemble gauge. And Nazna is a green card of his main stat in performance, and his support skills increase drop rate of growth tickets. Alongside them, we'll get the 4-star Mao and 4-star Ray, and we'll also get 3-stars Subaru, Hinata, and Madara. And then after the summer tour event, we're going to get our next climax event, and that's going to be for Double Face. And this is the climax event that a lot of people have been sort of dreading, and if you don't know why, then you'll find out. But if you do know why, we're gonna have to go through it together. But this event will be called Guardians Eye and Last Mission, and this event will start on July 19th and end on July 27th. And for this event, we'll be getting the 5-star Madara. Madara is a blue card of his main stat in performance, and his support skills increase drop rate of large yellow pieces. Alongside Madara, we get the 4-star Kohaku, and we'll also get 3-stars Ibada and Tsukasa. Okay, as if for events happening in July, feature scouts happening in July, our first feature scout is actually going to start at the tail end of June, but it's mostly in July, so I'm going to talk about it. And that's going to be Adonis' FS2, and this scout will start on June 30th and end on July 14th. And for his scout, we'll be getting the 5-star Adonis. Adonis is a green card of his main stat in dance, and his support skills increase drop rate of large red pieces. Alongside Adonis, we're going to get the 4-star Hinata, and we'll also get 3-star Koga. And after Adonis' FS2, we're going to get Makoto's FS2, and that's going to start on July 14th and end on July 28th. And for his scout, we'll be getting the 5-star Makoto. Makoto is a red card of his main stat in vocal, and his support skills increase drop rate of large blue pieces. Alongside Makoto, we'll get the 4-star Ibada, and we'll also get 3-star Hido. And after Makoto's FS2, we'll be getting Tetora's FS2, and that's going to start on July 28th and end on August 11th. And for his scout, we'll be getting the 5-star Tetora. Tetora is a green card of his main stat in dance, and his support skills increase drop rate of large red pieces. Alongside Tetora, we get the 4-star Hajime and 3-star Kanata. Okay, as it for future scouts, for event scouts happening in July, our first event scout will be Evening Showers Paddle, and this scout will start on July 4th and end on July 18th. And for his scout, we'll be getting the 5-star Izumi. Izumi is a yellow card of his main stat in dance, and his support skills Combo Saver. Alongside Izumi, we get the 4-star Shu, and we'll also get 3-stars Aida and Soma. And this scout will be the bonus for the summer tour event. And after Evening Showers Palace Scout, we'll be getting the Illusionary Noctilucent Scout, and that's gonna start on July 18th and end on August 1st. And for his scout, we'll be getting the 5-star Maoi. Maoi is a yellow card of his main stat in performance, and his support skills increase drop rate of large yellow pieces. Alongside Maui, we get the 4-star Sumuki, and we'll also get 3-stars Tomoya and Ritsu. And this scout will be the bonus for a double face climax event. Okay, that's it for event scouts. For campaigns happening in July, our first campaign that should be happening should be the Summer Vacation Scout. And this is just going to be a campaign like the summer campaign we have every year, but it's going to be themed with next year's Alkaloid Summer event. And then outside of that, we'll also be getting the Crazy Bee Trip Album Scout, and this campaign should start right after the Summer Tour event on July 14th. And then also we'll be getting the Crush of Judgment song campaign, which is going to be a Knight's Killer song, and this should start on July 28th, right after the Double Face Climax event. Okay, that is it for July. Let's talk about what's going to happen in August. Okay, for August, for events in August, our first event is going to be Tori's Climax event, the Blue Sea and Sparkling True Atlantis. And this event will start on August 2nd and end on August 10th. And for this event, we're going to get the 5-star Tori. Tori is a yellow card of his main stat in Vocal, and his support skills create drop rate of large blue pieces. Alongside Tori, we get the 4-star What to Do, and we'll also get 3 stars Eiichi and Yuzu. And after Tori's climax event, we're gonna get Shu's climax event, which is Rempler, the Speaking Doll, and Ryzen Detra. And this event will start on August 16th and end on August 24th. And for this event, we'll be getting the 5-star Shu. Shu is a yellow card of his main stat in Performance, and his support skills increase drop rate of large yellow pieces. Alongside Shu, we get the 4-star Mika, and we'll also get 3 stars Nazuna and Kudo. And then this is also where we're going to get our schedule possibly messed up. And that's because we're going to have the Prosekai Collab with Enstars, and this event will be called Colorful Shining Stars of the World. And this event will start on August 28th, and based off our usual schedule, I think it will end on September 7th. And for this event, our 5-star will be the 5-star Chiaki. Chiaki is a yellow card of his main stat in Performance, and his support skills increase drop rate of large yellow pieces. And alongside Chiaki, we'll get the 4-star Izumi. Right at the tail end of August, we'll be getting the Koga Tsukasa Tour event. That's going to be Riddle Solution Escape Mansion. And this event will start on August 30th and end on September 7th. And for this event, we'll be getting the 5 stars Koga and 5 stars Tsukasa. Koga is a yellow card of his main stat in Vocal, and his support skills increase drop rate of idle gems. And Tsukasa is a red card of his main stat in Dance, and his support skills increase drop rate of large red pieces. Alongside them, we'll also get 4-star Midori and 4-star Kaoru, and we'll also get 3 stars Mitsuru, Hajime, and Keito. Okay, that's it for events happening in August. Featured scouts in August. Our first featured scout in August will be Natsume's FS2. That's gonna happen on August 11th and end on August 25th. And for his scout, we'll be getting the 5-star Natsume. Natsume is a blue card of his main stat in Dance, and his support skills increase drop rate of large red pieces. Alongside Natsume, we're gonna get the 4-star Yuzuru, and we'll also get 3 stars Subaru. And after Natsume's FS2, we're going to get Jun's FS2, and that's gonna start on August 25th and end on September 8th. And for his scout, we're gonna get the 5-star Jun. Jun is a green card of his main stat in Dance, and his support skills increase drop rate of large red pieces. Alongside Jun, we're gonna get the 4-star Makoto, and we'll also get 3-star Hiyori. Okay, that's it for featured scouts happening in August. For event scouts in August, our first event scout will be Knight's Killer Scout, and his scout will start on August 1st and end on August 15th. And for his scout, we'll be getting the 5-star Leo. Leo is a red card of his main stat in Dance, and his support skills increase drop rate of large red pieces. Alongside Leo, we'll get the 4-star Kudo, and we'll also get 3 stars Eiichi and Nazuna. And this scout will be the bonus for Tori's Climax event. And after Knight's Killer Scout, we're going to get the Heartbeat of the Sea Look Back Scout, and the scout will start on August 15th and end on August 29th. And for his scout, we'll be getting the 5-star Kanata. Kanata is a red card of his main stat in Performance, and his support skills increase drop rate of large yellow pieces. Alongside Kanata, we get the 4-star Soma, 4-star Madara, and Kaoru. And this scout will be the bonus for Shu's Climax event. And our next scout will be the Diverse Scout, which is going to be the Prosekai Collab Scout. And this scout will start on August 28th and will most likely stop on September 12th. And for this event, our 5-star will be Jun. Jun is a blue card of his main stat in Vocal, and his support skills increase drop rate of large blue pieces. And alongside Jun, we'll get the 4-star Natsume. And this scout will be the bonus for the Prosekai Tour event. And our next scout will be getting the Sports Survivor Scout, and this scout will start on August 29th and end on September 12th. And for his scout, we'll be getting the 5-star Mitsuru. Mitsu is a blue card of his main stat in Vocal, and his support skill is Combo Saber. Alongside Mitsu, we'll get the 4-star Chiaki, and we'll also get 3 stars Eiichi, Subaru, and Adonis. And this scout will be the bonus for the Koga Tsukasa Tour event. Okay, that's it for event scouts. For campaigns happening in August, we'll only be having one, and that's gonna be the Rabbids Trip Albums campaign. And this campaign should start right after Tori's Climax event on August 11th. Okay, and that's it for everything happening in August. Next, talk about what's going to happen in September. Okay, for September, for events happening in September, our first event will be Yuta's Climax event, 2 sides 2x2 of Lies and Truth. And it's going to start on September 13th and end on September 21st. And first event will begin the 5-star Yuta. Yuta is a yellow card of his main stat in Performance, and his support skills increase drop rate of large yellow pieces. Alongside Yuta, we'll get the 4-star Hinata, and we'll also get 3 stars Nagisa and Ibara. And after Yuta's Climax event, we'll be getting Tatsumi's Climax event, which is going to be also a Halloween event, Dawning Night Holistic Halloween. And this event will start on September 27th and end on August 5th, which is sort of funny because usually the events happen after the holiday, but for some reason this year they're starting before the holiday. And for this event, we'll begin the 5-star Tatsumi. Tatsumi is a red card of his main stat in Performance, and his support skills increase drop rate of large yellow pieces. Alongside Tatsumi, we'll get the 4-star Hida, and we'll also get 3 stars Aida and Mayoi. Okay, that's it for events in September. For feature scouts in September, our first feature scout is going to be Subaru's FS2, and that's going to start on September 8th and end on September 22nd. And for scout, we'll begin the 5-star Subaru. Subaru is a blue card of his main stat in Performance, and his support skills skills increase drop rate of large yellow pieces. Alongside Super, we're going to get the 4-star Arashi, and we'll also get 3-star Himadu. And after Super's FS2, we're going to get Kudo's FS2. That's going to start on September 22nd and end on October 6th. And for Scout, we'll be getting the 5-star Kudo. Kudo is a yellow card of his main stat in Dance, and his support skills increase drop rate of large red pieces. Alongside Kudo, we're going to get the 4-star Kato and 3-star Tomoya. Okay, and that's it for Featured Scouts in September. For Event Scouts in September, our first Event Scout will be Private Room, and that's going to start on September 12th and end on September 26th. And for Scout, we'll be getting the 5-star Ibara. Ibara is a green card of his main stat in Dance, and his support skills increase drop rate of large red pieces. And alongside Ibara, we'll get the 4-star Aida, and we'll also get 3-stars Midori and Mitsuru. And this scout will be the bonus for Yuta's Climax event. And after Private Room Scout, our next scout will be Banquet Beneath the Clouded Moon, and this scout will start on September 26th and end on October 10th. And for scout, we'll be getting the 5-star Rine. Rine is a yellow card of his main stat in Vocal, and his support skills increase drop rate of large blue pieces. Alongside Rine, we get the 4-star Kanata, and we'll also get 3-stars Hiyori and Yuta. And this scout will be the bonus for Tatsumi's Climax Halloween event. Okay, as if for event scouts happening, for campaigns happening in September, our first campaign will be the Double Face Trip album campaign, which should start right after the Koga Tsukasa tour event on September 8th. And then our next campaign after that will be the Fine Trip album campaign, and that should start right after Yuta's Climax event on September 22nd. Okay, that's it for everything happening in September. Next, let's talk about what's going to happen in October. Okay, for October, for events happening, our first event will be the Mao Ritsu Tour event, which is an earnest sword fight Chanbara Night. And this event will start on October 11th and end on October 19th. And for Scout, we'll be getting the 5-stars Mao and Ritsu. Mao is a yellow card of his main stat in Performance, and his support skills lower voltage decrease. And Ritsu is a red card of his main stat in Vocal, and his support skills increase drop rate of growth tickets. Alongside them, we'll get the 4-star Yuzu and 4-star Hajime, and we'll also get 3-stars Tori, Mika, and Arashi. And after Mao Ritsu Tour event, our next event will be Rei's Climax event, Split Paths, the Mario figure, and flashbacks. And this event will start on October 25th and end on November 2nd. And for this event, we'll be getting the 5-star Rei. Rei is a green card of his main stat in Vocal, and supports with creature drop rate of large blue pieces. Alongside Rei, we get the 4-star Koga, and we'll also get 3-stars Kaoru and Adonis. Okay, that's it for events happening in October. For Future Scouts happening in October, our first Future Scout will be Samuki's FS2, and this will happen on October 6th and end on October 20th. And for his scout, we'll be getting the 5-star Samuki. Samuki is a blue card of his main stat in Performance, and his support skill is Perfect Combo Saver. Alongside Samuki, we get the 4-star Hokuto, and we'll also get 3-star Tetora. And after Samuki's FS2, we're gonna get Chiaki's FS2. That's gonna start on October 20th and end on November 3rd. And for his scout, we'll be getting the 5-star Chiaki. Chiaki is a blue card of his main stat in Performance, and his support skills creature drop rate of large yellow pieces. Alongside Chiaki, we get the 4-star Maui, and we'll also get 3-star Kanata. Okay, that's it for Future Scouts happening in October. For event scouts in October, our first event scout will be Yor Yorishido, and this scout will start on October 10th and end on October 24th. And for his scout, we'll be getting the 5-star Nagisa. Nagisa is a yellow card of his main stat in Vocal, and his support skills creature drop rate of large blue pieces. Alongside Nagisa, we get the 4-star Adonis, and we'll also get 3-stars Kaoru and Natsume. And this scout will be the bonus for the Mao Ritsu Tour event. And after Yor Yorishido scout, the next scout will be Maid Meet Scout, and this scout will start on October 24th and end on November 7th. And for his scout, we'll be getting the 5-star Arashi. Arashi is a red card of her main stat in Vocal, and his support skills creature drop rate of all gems. Alongside Arashi, we get the 4-star June, and we'll also get 3-stars Tetora and Himadu. And this scout will be the bonus for the Rei Climax event. Okay, that's it for event scouts in October. For campaigns happening in October, we should be getting the Halloween campaign. I don't know when it's gonna start, probably around the mid to late October. And all of them will also be getting the Valkyrie Trip album campaign happening, which should happen right after the Mao Ritsu Tour event on October 20th. Okay, that's it for everything in October. Next top is coming up in November. Okay, for November, for events happening in November, our first event will be Kato's Climax event, Sublimation, the grand stage of the rumbling heavens and earth. And this event will start on November 8th and end on November 16th. And for this event, we'll begin the 5-star Kato. Kato is a red card of his main set in Vocal, and his support skills creature drop rate of large blue pieces. Alongside Kato, we'll get the 4-star Kudo, and we'll also get 3-stars Soma and Koga. And after Kato's Climax event, we'll begin Hokuto's Christmas Climax event, Give X Day for the Children. And this event will start on November 22nd and end on November 30th. And first event will begin the 5-star Hokuto. Hokuto is a red card of his main stat in Dance, and his support skills creature drop rate of large red pieces. Alongside Hokuto, we'll get the 4-star Subaru, and we'll also get 3-stars Makoto and Mao. Okay, that's it for events happening in November. For Future Scouts in November, our first Future Scout will be Eiichi's FS2, and that's going to start on November 3rd and end on November 17th. And for his scout, we'll begin the 5-star Eiichi. Eiichi is a blue card of his main stat in Dance, and his support skills creature drop rate of large red pieces. Alongside Eiichi, we get the 4-star Madara and 3-star Nikki. And after Eiichi's FS2, we're going to get Hime's FS2. That's going to start on November 17th and end on December 1st. And for his scout, we'll begin the 5-star Himeru. Hime is a blue card of his main stat in Vocal, and his support skills creature drop rate of large blue pieces. Alongside Hime, we get the 4-star Shinobu and 3-star Midori. Okay, that's it for Future Scouts. For Event Scouts happening in November, our first Event Scout will be Color Code, and the scout will start on November 7th and end on November 21st. And first scout will begin the 5-star Hajime. Hajime is a green card, his main stat in Vocal, and his support skills increase drop rate of large blue pieces. Alongside Hajime, we get the 4-star Sora, and we'll also get 3 stars Tomoya and Tsukasa. And this scout will be the bonus for Keito's climax event. And after Color Code scout, we're going to get the White Bear scout, and that's going to start on November 21st and end on December 5th. And first scout will begin the 5-star Hiyori. Hiyori is a yellow card, his main stat in Vocal, and his support skills increase drop rate of large blue pieces. Alongside Hiyori, we get the 4-star Leo, and we'll also get 3 stars Adonis and Tsumugi. And this scout will be the bonus for the Hokuto Climax Christmas event. Okay, that's it for Event Scouts. For campaigns happening in November, our first campaign should be right after Rei's Climax event, and that should introduce Rock Roar into the game. And our next campaign after that should be the 2-Wing Trip album campaign, and this should happen right after Keito's Climax event on November 17th. Okay, that's it for everything happening in November. Finally, let's talk about what's going to happen in December. Okay, for stuff happening in December, for events, our first event in December will be the Iba Natsume Tour event, the Probing of Dice War atop the Sugoroku board. And this event will start on December 6th and end on December 14th. And for this event, we'll be getting the 5 stars Ibada and Natsume. Iba is a blue card, his main stat in Performance, and his support skills increase drop rate of Idol Gems. And Natsume is a green card, his main stat in Vocal, and his support skills increase drop rate of medium blue pieces. Alongside them, we'll get the 4-star Rine and 4-star Madara, and we'll also get 3 stars Yuta, Arashi, and Tsumugi. And after the Ibara Natsume Tour event, we'll be getting the Kanata Climax event, Reverb Still Mars Crossing the Seas Horizon. And this event will start on December 20th and end on December 28th. And for this event, we'll be getting the 5-star Kanata. Kanata is a green card of his main stat in Dance, and his support skills creature upgrade of large red pieces. Alongside Kanata, we'll get the 4-star Tetora and 4-star Chiaki, and we'll also get 3 stars Midori and Shinobu. Okay, that's it for events happening in December. For Feature Scouts in December, our first Feature Scout in December will be Kao's FS2, and the scout will start on December 1st and end on December 15th. And for scout, we'll begin the 5-star Kaoru. Kaoru is a yellow card of his main stat in Performance, and his support skills creature upgrade of large yellow pieces. Alongside Kaoru, we get the 4-star Hiro, and we'll also get 3-star Keito. After Kao's FS2, we're going to get Tomoe's FS2, and that's going to start on December 15th and end on December 29th. And the scout will have the 5-star Tomoya. Tomoya is a yellow card of his main stat in Dance, and his support skills creature upgrade of large red pieces. Alongside Tomoya, we get the 4-star Yuta and 3-star Kohaku. And then after Tomoya's FS2, we're going to get Ritsu's FS2, and that's going to start on December 29th and end on January 12th. And for scout, we're going to get the 5-star Ritsu. Ritsu is a yellow card of his main stat in Performance, and his support skill is Perfect Combo Saver. Alongside Ritsu, we're going to get the 4-star Koga, and we'll also get 3-star Wataru. Okay, that's it for Future Scouts in December. For Event Scouts in December, our first scout will be the Ogoten Event Scout, and it's going to start on December 5th and end on December 19th. And for scout, we'll begin the 5-star Mika. Mika is a blue card of his main stat in Performance, and his support skills creature upgrade of large yellow pieces. Alongside Mika, we're going to get the 4-star Mitsu, and we'll also get 3 stars Aida and Nagisa. And this scout will be the bonus for the Iba Natsume Tour event. And then after Ogoten, we'll be getting the Hosoge, and this scout will start on December 19th and end on January 2nd. And for scout, we'll begin the 5-star Tatsumi. Tatsumi is a yellow card of his main stat in Dance, and his support skills creature upgrade of large red pieces. Alongside Tatsumi, we're going to get the 4-star Makoto, and we'll also get 3 stars June and Kudo. And this scout will be the bonus for the Kanata Climax event. Okay, that's it for Event Scouts in December. For campaigns happening in December, we should be getting the Christmas campaign around mid to maybe early December. And then also with that, we'll be getting the Alkaloid Trip album campaign, and that should start right after Hokuto's Climax event on December 1st. And our next campaign should be the Undead Trip album campaign, and that's going to start right after Kanta's Climax event on December 29th. Okay, we've pretty much finished all of the months now, but let's also talk about some things that might appear that I'm not too sure about. So first off, we have a bunch of limiteds in our server that we sort of know about sometimes, like we know merge games coming out at some point, and we also know that we're going to get some spotlight events that are going to appear within now and the end of the year. I'm gonna predict maybe 2 or 3 by the time the year comes to an end. And there's gonna be some reruns happening from just regular limiteds that the game gives out, and also maybe some collab reruns. Maybe Link Click might make another appearance, who knows? We might get another collab with them, or we might just get a rerun in general, who knows? And along with that, we also haven't had the Detective Conan collab in the EN server. I'm a little hesitant to say we're going to get it, but I sort of have this little bit of hope and some copium that we will get it, and if we do, it'll probably be later in the year. And also be aware that outside of spotlight events, we also will be getting original scouts as well. So be on the lookout for that. We are caught up in every single scout from other servers with the Rene and AHE scouts we got late last year to early this year. So we're pretty much covered with all that. So everything limited that we're going to get new to our server is going to be new for all the servers. Okay, but that is it for everything happening in the second half of 2025. We're gonna have lots of climax events, and with the climax events, we actually do get roughly, I think, 100 whistles or like 550 whistles included with it. So they try to help you as much as they can to get you that 5-star event, even though it's still gonna cost you some, but make it easier on your wallet. And I know a lot of people are dreading double face like I am. I'm really interested to read the story and see what happened, but I'm also a little scared because I really like double face and it's sort of sad that whatever happens. I'm not saying what's gonna happen yet, but there's also just gonna be a lot of great songs and just trip albums campaigns happening also later in the year, and introduction of all the trip songs, which I love almost all of them. And honestly, it's wild thinking that we are finally having climax events in our server, because I started on Stars right before climax events started in JP, so it's really surreal that we're having it in our server now. It's just been that long since I played this game, and we're slowly getting closer to the next stage of ES, which will happen roughly around March or April next year, and that's going to be the introduction of pretty much Produce 101 on Stars, with the introduction of new characters. And I'm really excited for that, but that's going to be a while from now. So let's just, right now we're just going to focus on what's going to happen right now. And I'm really interested to read all the stories for all the climax events. Also, I want to hear, what are y'all really anticipating right now? Are you anticipating scouts, any events, anything in particular? If you are, put it down in the comments below so I can know what you're preparing for. But with that, that is everything happening in the second half of 2025. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and hopefully everything was concise enough and easy to understand, and hopefully I got all my information right, because this video takes a long time to make. But with that, that is it. If you have any content questions, feel free to put down below. If you like the video, feel free to like the video, and if you like the content of the channel, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Every little thing helps. But with that, that is everything happening. And hopefully, if you are going for any events, if you're going for any scouts, just good luck with everything, and hopefully you get what you want. And with that, hope you have a good day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. So peace.